maybe you know a lot of English words. Maybe you can understand English movies, podcast, YouTube videos. But when it's your turn to speak, you start translating in your head. And sometimes you translate, you make sentence technically correct, but you don't sound more natural. You don't sound natural. So today I'm going to share 5 English mistakes that can make you sound like a beginner and what you should say instead. Let's start with one of the most common mistake. Imagine you met with someone for the first time and say myself Azad. You probably hear this quite often, but in natural English, it is better to say my name is Azad, I'm Azad. And if you want to sound more conversational, hey, my name is Azad, nice to meet you. See how simple that is. You don't need a complicated English to sound fluent. In fact, one of the biggest secret of good English, simple English, correct usage and confidence. So don't try to impress the people with a difficult sentence. Try to communicate with them. Try to make understand them, because when you are able to make understand to others people, that moment people will consider you are a good man, you are a good people, you have good knowledge. So don't make complicated thing, do simple thing in a good way. Second mistake you do, translating Hindi word by word. Whenever you interact with people, whenever you are going to talk with people, and if she or he like speaking in English language, that moment, firstly, you think or you translate every word, every sentence in your native language. Thereafter, you speak in English language. Thereafter, you translate in English language. And this process takes time and make your conversation boring. So don't translate, don't think every sentence, every word in your native language. Think direct in English language. For example, if you want to say मेरा मन नहीं है, so don't translate every word. Say I don't feel like it. This is why you should learn phrases, not only individual words. Now let's talk about third mistake. Most of the beginner use very in almost every sentence. For example, I'm very good, you are very good, I'm very exhausted, uh, I'm very tired. Instead of very, you can use some alternatives. I'm not saying using very is wrong, but if you are always using very in every sentence, so it will make your English little bit low. So instead of very, you can use some alternative. For example, if I'm saying uh, you are very good, instead of very good, you can say you are gorgeous. If I'm going to say I'm very tired after my workout, instead of very tired, I can say I'm very exhausted after my workout. So when you use some alternatives, that moment you have chance to become more confident, that moment you have chance to sound more natural. So try to speak and try to use some alternative that words you use every day. Fourth mistake, being afraid of making mistakes. Most of the people, without doing anything, before doing anything, they think too much. Whatever thing I'm going to do, if like it will be good or bad, it will give me good thing or bad thing. you know if I'm making this video or I'm telling to you something, I'm talking with you, it doesn't mean that I'm not making mistakes. I know I'm making mistakes while talking with you, while making this video. But I know one thing, I believe on myself, and I believe definitely one day I will rectify myself. I will improve myself. Whatever things I'm doing, like I'm making wrong, whatever things I have done wrong, but one day definitely I will rectify, I will improve everything. So without take first step, we can't take second step. So you have to start with your initial, then slowly gradually you will see improvement, you will see different thing in your journey. So don't afraid to make mistakes. Make mistake. If you are making mistakes, It shows you are doing something. But if you're not making mistake, you're not doing anything, so definitely you're not going to achieve anything that you have made, that you have decided or you thought about. So keep, like, always make mistakes and learn from your mistake. Always remember one thing: fluency is not about speaking perfect English. Fluency is about when you speak, when you express yourself with confidence and without hesitation. So start speaking today, even if your English is not perfect. Don't wait for perfect time. Don't wait for to become your English perfect. Hey guys, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe, comment, and share to your friend who want to improve their English language. Thank you for watching this video.